Check it out, the new line of Canon PowerShot SX cameras. It's the Canon PowerShot SX210, and this is certainly an extremely sweet little digital camera right here. 14.1 megapixels, super high resolution. It's got a gorgeous lens on it. It's got a wide angle zoom lens, 28 millimeter, that goes to 14x, a 14x optical zoom on this camera. Has a great 3-inch screen on the back, a 3-inch LCD screen over here, and it's all powered by the Canon Digic 4 processor. So you're going to have ultra fast storage to your photos, great color processing, and a lot of really cool creative effects that come along with that Digic 4 processor, and will also allow you to take advantage of tons of really cool digital video effects that allow you to make your pictures look like a fisheye or replace colors. It's all very, very cool. Also has a pop-up flash as well, so when you're not using the flash, it stores away, and as soon as you need it, pops up automatically, which is very, very cool stuff. Now, starting up front, first thing you notice when you look at this camera is how gorgeous that lens looks. It really is extremely nice, 14x zoom. It does have image stabilization built in and a very, very wide angle 28 millimeter lens. It's going to allow your pictures, it's allowing you to catch all kinds of stuff you wouldn't with a standard point and shoot lens. Around the outside, you see that it does have a silver trim on it, and along the top is where you're going to find your zoom rocker, an on and off button, and your shutter button located right there. Of course, your pop-up flash is located right here. Now, on the back is where you're going to find your LCD. You do have a 3-inch LCD screen on this camera. Quick access. This wheel right here is really great because it's going to give you very, very fast access to some of the more manual modes that this camera has. In fact, you can dial it directly in to manual mode right here, and then you can very, very easily set things like your aperture, your shutter speed. All of that can be adjusted using this wheel located right here. So you're able to make very fast manual adjustments without having to dig into a menu system. Of course, you do have aperture priority, you have shutter priority, you got your program modes. The full auto mode is going to ensure that all your pictures look good, and you won't even be able to change those manual settings actually in that mode. So that's great if you're handing the camera to a stranger and you just want a couple of pictures taken. You also have video on this camera as well. It does do 720p video, and you can record right there. Of course, you also have fast access to the video mode by pushing this button, and you can immediately enter the playback mode by pushing this button right here. So when we go into one of our more manual modes, like say the aperture priority mode, that's going to give you, again, instant access to adjusting the aperture right here on this wheel. If you want to be able to get into more of your options, you simply push the button, and then you can scroll through the very, very easy to use and very nice menu system that is on this camera. Now, of course, you can get into all of the more general settings on the camera as well by pushing the menu button, where you can access all of the finer settings in this camera. So the camera is really as easy to use as you want it to be, or as complex and manual as you want it to be, which is really, really nice in a compact point-and-shoot camera like this one. Now, on the side, you find that you do have direct access here under this port to HDMI and to USB AV. So you can use this to hook up to your PC or to your television either through an analog signal or through the HDMI input that is built into this camera. On the bottom of the camera is where you're going to have access to your SD card. SD card goes right in there, and your rechargeable Canon battery is located right there. And generally an extremely impressive camera for the money. You get tons of great manual controls, a really, really long zoom, a beautiful screen, and of course that Canon image quality that everyone loves so much. It's available in a few colors. You do have kind of a purple pink one here, you've got the gold one, and a little more traditional black one right here. All of them very, very nice cameras, and one that you should definitely check out. The Canon PowerShot SX210. To get more information on the Canon PowerShot SX210 in black, do a search for C930-1740 in any major search engine.